Are you struggling with the wipe? Are you getting killed out of nowhere, losing loads of rubles? And then you ask for advice and they say, take it slow. Take it slow. That's nice, but it doesn't really exactly show you how. It doesn't show you how to take it slow. And I'm going to show you how in this video. As always, I do stream on Twitch every single day, except for Sundays at 10 a.m. GMT. So if you guys want to hang out, come say hi, ask some questions, then feel free to do so. So when I say take it slow, what I mean by that is using the whole raid time to your advantage. So obviously if you spawn in like customs, you've got like 45 minutes to sort of extract before you go MIA, right? Whereas everyone seems to sort of extract with like 20 minutes left, or they spend 15 minutes in raid, and and they expect to sort of get out with a full bag of loot and plus some quests done, right? And that's just not realistic. That's not realistic at all. Using the whole raid to your advantage means you get the full sort of raid experience as well. There's actually some XP multiplier that you get for the longer time you spend in raid. So if you spend the whole time in raid, you get more XP. If you spend like 15 minutes or 10 minutes in raid and extract if you've done the quest, right? There's definitely like an incentive to stay in raid, and that's with the XP as well as taking your time. What I've done this wipe, and what I've learnt this wipe, is that I just take it easy. I spawn in, I realize where I am. Okay, right. Okay, now the quest I need to do is get the golden pocket watch from the machinery, the fuel truck, right? I've got to do that, but I spawn at boiler side, right? There's tons of places you can loot at boiler side. You can sort of roam around, loot stashes, kill a few scavs. Kind of hang out, maybe sort of scout the area. Just like take it really slow. Don't sprint. All right, that's one thing that I've learned this wipe, is to stop sprinting all over the place. Just stop sprinting. That helps me out so much more than just shift Wing everywhere I go. Like I'm always in a rush. I'm always sprinting around trying to get to places as fast as I can to be time efficient. There's no point in trying to rush for these things. So I'm gonna kind of give you an example of how I would play out a raid where I need to do like 2 or 3 quests on the other side of the map, and I spawn on the opposite side, right? So I'm going to show you like an example, and hopefully you guys get a more better understanding of what I mean. Okay, so I've got the customs map just here. This is a map on mapgenie.io, the website. Very useful resource for looking up maps. Hasn't finished the woods map just yet, the new one. But for example, if we have the golden pocket watch quest just over here, we need to get the machinery key from over here. And also you have the customs the customs office quest to get the docks case in here as well. But you spawn on the other side here. You spawn in this type of area here, in this kind of area over here, or even just adding on that as well. If you spawn in this area, in the sort of boiler side, that's what we call it, the boiler side. If you spawn here, and obviously you need to get over here, and then extract either at Trader Park or at Crossroads, right? Or even at the smuggler's boat, it depends. But you have to cross over right away to get to the quest there. So yeah, if you spawn sort of this kind of side, you want to get towards the quest, right? Surely. So what would you do, right? Like, you wouldn't really rush through because you got spawns here, at the back of here, sometimes, rarely, and then obviously spawns up here that could go towards like gas station, or even the rocks up here towards gas station. If you want to run through here and get through the shortcut under the bridge, and then through this shortcut, and then go through the old construction here over towards the truck here, then that's gonna be quite awkward, right? That's a big trek with lots of potential threats. Lots of threats in terms of the gas station with Scav Boss and other players. Lots of threats in terms of the spawns here, and also players trying to get through here as well, right? Through the shortcut there as well. It's kind of hard to really run through, right? There's tons of risks and not enough reward for that risk. Why not just chill out? Why not just chill out, loot? You spawn here, whatever. I find this spawn to be quite common. What I would do, I mean, even this spawn too, inside border itself. But yeah, there's a cache here as well. There's a cache there. There's a cache just there. as well as a cache down here at the administration gate as well. There's like 3 caches around here. Loot those. Go ahead and loot. Like you have the whole raid time, literally 45 minutes to do whatever the hell you want, right? You can sit in a corner and wait for the last 10 minutes and then go do your quest if you want to. But what's the point? You might as well, hang around, loot things, shoot scavs, loot scavs, whatever. It's all up to you, right? So yeah, you can sort of like, come through here, loot that, and then loot this building too. This building's pretty good actually. It's got like PCs up at the top here. Lots of different things in there. Obviously here there's 2 green boxes that could potentially spawn a red rebel as well. And then obviously you have the flash drive van here. That's the one. That's the word van. Flash drive PC van here that everyone tells you to go to for flash drives. But yeah, and also you have the what we call Anton, because it's got there's a mannequin with a toilet on his head. Anton in here. You got lots of really good spawns. You go upstairs, up these stairs here. There's a new area up top in these areas. Lots of good loot there. Just loot this whole thing. Loot this whole thing here. Loot all of that stuff. All of it. There's not much loot in these buildings here, but either way, just loot this whole area. And then by that time, everyone should have moved in. Everyone should have moved in to the sort of the center side of the map. They should have moved into the sort of like main here, library, sort of construction side, dorms. They'll be sort of like around this kind of central area here, right? So you're still behind them. You can come in behind them and either catch them off guard, or just third party a fight, because there'll be fights happening between. Let me just clear that. There'll be fights happening between the guys crossing over here, coming through this way towards library, and the guys coming through from here towards main. My drawings are really not accurate, but you get the idea, right? There's players coming through here, players from here going towards dorms, and here as well, right? They'll all be in this area fighting in here, in this area here, in here and here, right? They'll all be fighting around this kind of area here. You just come in, you third party that stuff, you get 2 kills, 1 kill, 2 kills, and you pick up the loot, and then boom, you have that whole area to yourself. You have this whole, if you come through after you've looted this whole section here, you slowly make your way through. Don't sprint. No need to sprint. You got time. You got loads of time. Tons of time. Kill the scavs in the gas station. Boom. That's scav kills for the quest if you have a quest. Check out some loot there maybe as well. You come through here nice and slowly. You hang around the trains here. Overlook the sort of the center area. There's usually some fights around there. Even I think if you get to is it this train? I think if you get to this train, you can actually see underneath the train through the wheels inside both floors of main here. You have easy vision. You can pick off anyone you want from this train here. Just take it easy, this is an example as well. It's not like a guide on how to play. It's just an example of how to how to take it slow, right? If you have quests on the edge of the map, then that's a bit different, right? If you spawn on this side, on the trailer park side over here, right? Yeah. So if you spawn like sort of trailer parks, so this spawn's quite common if you've got a really fast PC. This is the default spawn that you'll spawn at. There's a whole sort of theory about people spawning. If you connect to the server first, you get the first spawn. Same on labs, you get a sewer spawn on labs. If you connect to the server first, you get trailer park spawn here. If you spawn in, if you connect to the server, not spawn in, but connect to the server first, you get given a spawn depending on when you connect to the server. So you get this spawn. You've got the same quest. You've got the docs case up in the customs office here. Same thing. Just sort of chill out and don't sort of rush things, right? Take your time. There's a spawn here. Usually that spawn will sit here and look down the road there. Watch out for that. This is becoming like a spawn guide for customs, really. It's funny, but at the same time, I'm just trying to explain everything, right? I'm trying to sort of shove in as much info as I can. And if you spawn sort of maybe around here, I never had this spawn anymore. It's really weird. If you spawn here, you gotta watch out for this spawn that could probably come this way and look through the trains through here as well. But apart from that, just take it easy. Come in here, go down this way, dip into here, and loot loot some things there. You got like a car with a med box there as well. You know, come back around here and cut behind this guy that's going to pushed up over this way. He's going to push up this way. You can come in behind him and third party the fight between this guy and this guy, right? You can come in behind them, kill this guy, kill that guy. They're both dead. You've got loads of space after that. I mean, I guess if you want to, you can just like sit at your spawn. If you really want to, you can just sit at your spawn for like 2 minutes and then move. Then you'll be good to go, right? Because then you won't have anyone, you won't have this guy watching your roadside here. You won't have this guy looking down here either, because he would have pushed up to this way. So, I mean, yeah, just take it easy. Don't rush things. Don't go crazy. You have the whole raid time to do whatever the hell you want. Once I realized that I had all this time to myself, I kind of realized that like, well, like I can just, you know, chill out and kind of survive a lot of my raids whilst doing quests, getting XP, killing scavs, playing it passive, obviously, right? I'm not going for PvP, although I've killed quite a few players doing this as well, right? Like as I said, with the third party potential, if you're behind them, they're already pushing up and fighting the players from the other spawns on the other side. They both clash. You come in behind. You know, you get 1 or 2 free kills and loot as well, and then you can that obviously clears out the whole area for you to do your quest or whatever you want to do, right? Obviously, if you're going for loot, that's different, right? That's entirely different. Still, I mean, there's loot in your spawn, as I said with the boiler side spawn. You can loot the 3 stashes. There's tons of loot there. Obviously, it depends on where you spawn. If you spawn like south side next to the rail tracks. Just south of the gas station, there's not as much loot there, obviously, right? But it just depends on where you spawn. There is lots of loot to be had without having to rush around. At the moment, in the early wipe for 12.9, there's lots of things that are worth loads. You can just find everywhere. You know, the bolts and stuff are worth like 40-50k, which is insane. Just take your time. Commit to the full raid and you'll enjoy it a lot more. It's a lot more immersive, I feel like, as well. And I find myself catching a lot more players off guard instead of getting caught off guard myself. So I hope that helps, guys. I hope it really sort of hammers into your mind that you don't need to rush. You don't need to rush anything. Take your time. The full raid time is there for you to use. So I would definitely use it if I was you. Again, I do stream on Twitch every single day, apart from Sundays from 10 a.m. GMT. If you guys want to come hang out, ask some questions. I've actually got drops on the 7th of January 2021. So if you guys want to come over and you know, get some free stuff, there's drops on Twitch on the Escape From Tarkov directory for most of this week, really. So if you guys are looking for some free stuff and you're not aware, then get over there and get some free stuff.